One cold afternoon in February 2007, a visibly shaken man shuffled across an icy parking lot toward a small police station in Merrillville, Indiana. He wasn't here by choice. He had just been arrested on an unrelated charge. But instead of begging for mercy, he was offering something else. Information. Information so disturbing, so explosive, that he believed it could buy him his freedom. Because what he knew wasn't a rumor, it wasn't a guess. It was the truth behind a murder that had haunted this town for 4 years. And once he started talking, nothing would ever be the same. Before we get into that story, if you're into real cases where psychology, manipulation, and betrayal collide in the darkest ways imaginable, you're in the right place. This is Mystery Spectrum. We dive deep into true crime stories that don't just shock you, they make you question human nature itself. If that sounds like your thing, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because stories like this only get darker from here. Now, let's rewind. April 17, 2003. Just after lunch, 33-year-old John Parker Jr. sat behind his desk inside his company office in Merrillville, Indiana. John wasn't just another businessman. He was driven, obsessive about success, a self-made millionaire by 30. He built his empire from the ground up, starting as a door-to-door vacuum salesman and turning that grind into a consulting company that trained elite salespeople nationwide. People admired him, some feared him, but no one denied he worked harder than anyone else in the room. That afternoon, John was buried in paperwork, desperate for 5 uninterrupted minutes. They never came. His office phone rang. It was his wife, Judy. She reminded him, again, that their daughter had accidentally left her homework in his office. John nearly snapped, but he stopped himself. Things between him and Judy had been fragile. A year earlier, she'd had an affair. It nearly destroyed their marriage, but they chose to stay together. Moved states, rebuilt, and lately it seemed like it was working. So John swallowed his irritation, told her he'd bring the homework home, and mentioned their date night. Minutes later, his office manager Barry Jones stepped in, dropping termination paperwork on John's desk, the employee being fired. Derek Hall, a struggling salesman John had let go a week earlier. Derek hadn't taken it well. He accused John of shorting his paycheck, showed up furious, and the argument turned physical. Police were called. John paid Derek just to end the nightmare. Now, John signed the final papers, hoping Derek would disappear from his life forever. That night, John headed home. Dinner with Judy went well. Too well. For a moment, it felt like things were normal again. But then the homework came up. John froze. He forgot it. So instead of going straight home, they made one last stop at his office. Around 10 p.m., the parking lot was silent. Too silent. Inside, Barry was still working. Judy grabbed the homework and returned to the car. John stayed behind. Barry mentioned heading out soon. John told him no, work wasn't done yet. As a peace offering, John grabbed his untouched leftovers from the car to give to Barry. That's when everything changed. As John reached into the back seat, footsteps echoed behind him. He didn't even have time to turn around. 2 gunshots shattered the night. Judy ducked instinctively. When she looked up, John was on the ground, blood pooling beneath his head. A dark figure hovered for seconds, then sprinted away into the darkness. By 10:30 p.m., police lights flooded the office park. Detective Don Toth, a 21-year veteran, took control. The scene was clean, too clean. No struggle, no defensive wounds, a single gunshot behind the ear. Execution style. John's wallet was missing, but his expensive jewelry remained untouched. This wasn't a robbery. This was personal. Toth quickly identified 3 people of interest: the angry ex-employee, the office manager, and the wife. Judy was questioned first. She cried, shook, then suddenly stopped, and looked Toth dead in the eye. "You better find who did this." That shift sent chills through him. Derek was questioned next. He had an alibi. It checked out. Barry denied everything, including rumors of an affair with Judy. But office gossip told a different story. Then something far darker surfaced, a phone call from a juvenile detention officer. 2 teens had been caught with cash months earlier. They claimed it was payment for a hit on John Parker, and the name they gave, Daniel Hicks, John's 15-year-old stepson. When confronted, Daniel admitted it. He said he paid friends to scare John, not kill him. But the story didn't add up. The supposed hired kids couldn't have done it. One was in custody, one was out of state. The case collapsed, then went cold. For 4 long years, until that icy February afternoon in 2007. The nervous man in custody, he lived with someone connected to the case, and that person had confessed everything to him. The killer was Daniel, but the mastermind his mother, Judy Parker. She manipulated her own son, promised him money, protection, love. She even helped cover it all up because she wanted it all. The insurance, the business, the freedom. John's murder wasn't impulsive. It was engineered. Inside the family, Judy was sentenced to 33 years. Daniel received 23. Christina, the daughter who helped find the gun, got 5. A family destroyed by greed, by manipulation, by betrayal. And this case reminds us, the most dangerous enemies are sometimes the ones who love us. If this story shook you, make sure you're subscribed to Mystery Spectrum, because we uncover stories most people are too afraid to talk about. Like the video, comment your thoughts, and stay curious, because the truth is always darker than it seems.